Hi, we're here at Stavgard Viking village on Gotland together with Hanna Thunberg, and today we're going to do something special, right?
Yes, because Hanna is the co-author of An Early Meal, and that is probably as close as you can get to a Viking Age cookbook. And today, me and Big J are going to learn to cook something that will be as authentic as it gets to what a traveling Viking would eat. So come join us.
Yeah, come on. Okay, and my friend Daniel wrote a book, a Viking Age cookbook. Got it here. We started thinking about what people would have eaten during Viking times, and we looked at archaeological sources. We've been looking at what people ate, what we find in the digs, both the pottery and iron stuff, and also actual food stuff that you would find scrapings of in these kind of pots. And also we've been working with seasons and who ate what where, because during Viking Age what you ate depended on the climate and where you were. So this is actually a culinary journey throughout the Viking world, from Lofoten in the north down to Hedeby in the south.
So what is it that we will be cooking today?
So we're going to make a very, very simple recipe and out of ingredients that you could actually have in your backpack when traveling. We're going to go do some kind of blurse porridge, and we're going to make it out of things that you could actually have at this time of year and in this place.
Sustainable.
Yeah, it is kind of sustainable, really. You could think of it like that, but also it's just things that comes natural to this surrounding. So we're going to start off with the base, and this is actually wheat. In other parts of Scandinavia, you would maybe make this out of barley, which is very, very common during Viking Age. What we find in the archaeological findings is quite a bit of wheat. So we're going to make it from wheat today. So that's the base. So we're going to add, of course, Viking Age favorite, some butter, a lot of butter, really. We have quite a substantial piece of meat as well, but we will not use a lot of it. We'll use just a small part of meat, because this is probably what meat we have left for the rest of the winter. But on the other hand, something really, really important is, of course, cheese. Looks nice, doesn't it? No?
We talked about this, but what would you say, guys, about a cheese? When you open the fridge and you find a cheese looking like this, toss it?
No,
Or?
never. A cheese will never go toxic from the mold. So mold is just kind of part of the natural process of a cheese. So by this time of year, a cheese would look like this. It's a bit moldy at the top. It's also dried, of course. It's a hard cheese. And this is full of fat and proteins and taste, which actually gives us the this is good feeling.
The secret behind cheese.
The secret behind cheese.
So the mold, we just chop it off.
If we want to, we can also taste it and say, do we like it? Is it good or is it not good? So this one has a cloth on, and under that, it's not as moldy. No, it's not. It looks quite nice. Would you like to try it with a piece of mold?
Sure.
Yeah. See here? Yeah. Oh, it's really nice.
Here.
So yeah,
I'd rather eat it than spit it out. It's good.
that's good.
And I guess that at the towards the end of the winter, beggars wouldn't be choosers.
No.
You would eat what you had. You wouldn't throw things away.
No, definitely. So these two are kind of flavors, and this is the base, and we're also going to use some really nice herbs.
Yeah.
Should we go on?
Yeah, I guess it's almost boiling. Water's almost
yes,
boiling,
it is.
so
It's definitely boiling by now. So
pour in the barley in.
So I don't want to lose the barley into the pot and then have to kind of get it out by a spoon or something. So I'll put the barley on a cloth.
So you go hiking and want to cook like this, then you can use cloth.
Yeah.
Make sure it's just not like, it's good fabric, so it doesn't have any toxins.
Yeah.
But this is natural linen.
It is.
Yeah.
You could, of course, make a fancy bag to boil it in. You could sew it together if you want to, or you can just put it in. If I can get the lid off.
There you go.
All right, so what are we going to do? So we're going to cut the meat, right?
Yes, cut some meat and a bit of cheese as well.
Yes, and the meat here is from actually from a local farm too, where the animals walk freely and have eaten the herbs and everything that's on the pasture, which will actually give flavor to the meat by itself. So supposedly you're not going to have to season it a lot, actually.
And as you can see, this is a lovely meat with a lot of fat into it, which is actually what we would prefer during winter time.
Yeah. This is lovely.
And it is really.
Very good.
Very good. And actually, this would be enough meat for 3 people.
Oh, yeah, that's not a lot actually.
It's not a lot,
No.
So we're just going to cut this into small pieces. And this will be just like flavor into the food.
Nice.
Yep. So there we are. Nice. Yeah. And should we go on with the cheese?
The cheese?
The cheese?
Yeah, the cheese. Yeah. I think that's great. And that was the lovely hard cheese that you opened earlier with.
Yeah. With still a bit of mold on, but it doesn't really matter. So we're just gonna take a good piece of cheese like that and chop it up. So there we are. That's the next flavor.
And then we're gonna add some apples. Is that correct?
That's correct. We're gonna add some apples as well.
And these apples we picked them this fall, so they're we've stored them in a cool dark place, and they're lovely. They're absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, time to
phase 2.
Yeah.
Phase 2. So the pot is now dry. No water in there. So I'll put in some butter. Not a lot of butter, right?
A decent chunk.
Yeah, probably.
I love it. I love the smell.
I'm almost as excited as my belly about this.
So in goes the apples and also the lamb.
Yeah.
Lamb?
Yeah. Some smoked lamb into that as well. We also need a bit of herbs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was the...
That's the oregano. Kungsmynta it's called here in Swedish. So king's mint. Yeah.
Now you can smell.
And also some thyme. And one thing that actually people get really excited about is the fennels. And they're also very early in our cuisine, so some fennel seed as well.
I love fennel.
So fennel seeds, and it actually smells absolutely wonderful.
It does.
So now
And
we're
it looks
just
fantastic too.
cooking apple, meat,
And the herbs.
and the herbs,
Yes.
and the butter.
Yes, in a chunk of butter. And now in goes the wheat.
And this is basically just to mix it and to
Yep.
keep it warm.
Keep it warm. Make it really, really nice. And of course we need to put in the lovely, lovely mature cheese. So it melts a bit, right?
Exactly. Everything is better with cheese.
Everything is better with cheese. Right, there we are.
All
So
right.
roast
Wow, that
porridge.
looks fantastic.
I
So-
think we should eat, don't you?
It's lunchtime, so everyone say cheese.
Cheese. Oh, really good with the apple
Yeah, the fish.
and the cheese and the meat is fantastic as well.
I can't believe that with so few ingredients can make such a culinary meal.
No,
Use that word, culinary.
Yeah, absolutely. This is so much better than you would actually imagine, and it's so easy to cook. Anyone can do this, really.
Well, thank
there-
you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's actually
You're welcome.
no feeling that dinner experience that has a feeling that beats this. You sit outside late winter
Yeah.
and eat a freshly cooked meal, still hot
Yeah,
from the fire.
it is excellent, isn't it? I just love my job sometimes.